Hello, welcome to Store Stories. Every Friday, I want to release a video talking about the weird stuff I've had to deal with working at a grocery store. This happened several years ago. It does deal with someone trying to use food stamps. I'm not being down on someone who happens to use food stamps. Some people need help every once in a while, and that's something that helps people. That just because she used food stamps, I'm not being down on her just because she's using food stamps. Kind of debated on making this a video because it kind of reinforces some negative stereotypes. Then again, so does quite a few of my videos on this subject. Disclaimer, several years ago I was in the customer service desk by myself, but it was the middle of the evening where it was fairly slow. The person who was running the self-checkout lane brought a suspended order up to the desk because the customer wanted to use a food stamp card that had to be typed in manually, and the person running the self-checkout didn't know how to type in the food stamp card manually. Unfortunately, that's kind of understandable. There is a little bit of they were new at running self-checkout, and they kind of had the hear catch training strategy, and self-checkout lane had a touchscreen monitor which was a lot different from the regular registers at the time. So yeah, I'll go ahead and help the customer at the desk because they've already suspended it, and it'd be confusing to suspend it, take it up to the desk, and we can do that. Let's go ahead and go back to the self-checkout. I didn't want to do back and forth. I'll just go ahead and help the customer at the desk, and then show the cashier how to do that at the pay station like she was supposed to. Do a bit of training for the cashier after helping the customer. So I brought up the order, and I asked the customer for her food stamp card because she said she wants to use her food stamp card. Like, okay, just one moment. She got the meth jitters, She's looking through her phone. It's like, I kind of see where this is going. I tell the lady, ma'am, I can't type in your food stamp card from a text message. You have to have your card with you to use your card. She goes, I know that. They're bringing me one. It's like, okay, they're bringing you your card? When she said that, I was, they're bringing you your card. I was assuming that she may have forgot it at home and someone's bringing her card to her. Happens all the time. It's kind of annoying, but it's kind of annoying for a customer and for an associate. So it's like, yeah, give the benefit of the doubt so that they forgot their card at home. So I say, yeah, we can just hold on to the order until they get here with their card. They're sending it through the mail. And again, I tell her, the only way we can type in your card, there's only two cards we can type in. Credit card that we use for the school districts and for businesses, but the majority of the time that store card is for schools. And the food stamp card. But if you want to use one of those cards, you have to have the physical card with you. She goes, well, you can't really use that card because that card is all messed up. I'm like, what do you mean it's all messed up? I don't know what it is with these food stamp cards. People do not take care of them. What I'm assuming is all of the numbers are faded off. Like a lot of people ought. I don't know why the numbers keep getting faded off. Maybe it's just government doesn't print as strong as on that card as it could be, or what. But I asked her what she means by the card is all messed up. And she reaches into her coat pocket and pulls out a couple small pieces of plastic, and it kind of scatters all over the countertop. And she insists that it's her food stamp card. And she needs to buy this food or she's gonna starve to death. She's gonna starve to death if you don't let her have her food. A good chunk of that food was the snack cakes and pop and soda, but I think I already made a video about that. But okay, the chunks of card were big enough that if I could do a little bit of jigsaw puzzling, I could probably get enough of the card to get enough of the numbers off to type it in. But as I'm turning the chunks over, I see that they're covered in this like papery gunk. It's like glued onto one side of the card. Like the back side of the card is fine, but on the part that has the number, like the front of the card, it's like paper. I asked her what all that stuff is glued to the front of her food stamp card. Chunks of her food stamp card. She kind of I kind of super glued it to a Kleenex box. It took me a whole lot of professionalism to not yell, "Why the hell did you super glue your food stamp card, a SNAP assistance card, to a Kleenex box?" It took everything I had to yell, to stop me from yelling, "What the hell is wrong with you?" This isn't sponsored. Not that it'd sponsor me anyway. Buy this product. Meth heads super glue their food stamp cards. But you insist that this card is keeping you from starving to death, but you super glue it to a Kleenex box?
There is a rumor of doing drug tests for people who sign up for food stamps.
I can kind of see the logic behind that, but also, do we have people starve to death because they need some help? And if they're drug addicts, they'll need even more help. I think she sensed my confusion because she goes, you know, the Kleenex, the super glue really never works on stuff that you really want it to work on.
She has a point. Super gluing anything on purpose can be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, there was a big, long list of various responses I could have given to her, but I basically tell her I can't take your card in this condition. And she just stands there staring at me. Just staring at me for a while, but it's like, I don't know if she was trying to call my bluff or not, but it's like, seriously, if you super glued your card to a Kleenex box so badly that your entire front of your card is covered in the paper gunk, I can't do that. I can't do anything for you. And you have a text message with a string of numbers that you say that's your card. That's not your card. I cannot take a form of payment from a list of numbers on from a text message. And I can't take the numbers off it because you super glued it to a Kleenex box. And as she was leaving, because she left without buying anything because she, super glued her food stamp card to a Kleenex box, ruining the card. One of my coworkers recognized it as a mother that she knew. And I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even do that for my own mother. Sorry, Mom. I love, like, and respect my mom, but she raised me to do things right. And I can't type in your food stamp card if you don't have your physical food stamp card with you, and I can't type it in if you ruined it because you super glued it to a Kleenex box. Seriously, this is the thing that's keeping you from starving to death. And I've had people, they come in, it's taped together, and or they have the numbers written on there because the numbers are worn out. It's like, what's so hard about taking care of this little piece of plastic that's keeping you from starving to death? And I'm not being down on people who need food stamps, and the vast majority of the people who use SNAP are using it just fine. They buy actual food and they follow all the rules, but then you'll get these people that come through and it'll just make all the other people look like meth heads because they're on food stamps, because these idiots who super glued their food. I repeat myself because it's just this, and I don't know if someone's going to say call me bullshit on this, but no, this is seriously actually fucking happening. And there's some drama in Washington about the debt ceiling and stuff, about how they're going to cut food stamps and stuff, and make people work for their food stamps, which I kind of like that idea, but of course that's oh no, how dare people work for a living, but also oh no, people are going to starve to death because companies won't hire and pay people a decent living wage. Oh my god, that's going to get political. Comments on this are going to be fun. Or not. Oh well. But anyway, please, if you're on food stamps, please take care of your food stamp card. I don't know why this is something I have to say. And if you're looking for work, the store is hiring. I'm pretty sure just about everybody's hiring. Unfortunately, they're not paying. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and have a nice day.